In this video, we'll show you how to create a simple page for your website. I'm starting from the home page and I'm going to click on the plus to expand Create Content, and then I'm scrolling down and clicking on Page. The first thing you're going to notice is you can give your page a title, so I will call it Our Sample Page. Next, you'll see a WYSIWYG type of text editor here for your body. I've already copied some lorem ipsum text into my clipboard, so I'm simply going to do Control V and paste the text in there. There are many options here for your text editor, including inserting images, inserting video, and pasting from Word, but I'm not going to cover that in this particular screencast. I'll cover that in a different one. Scrolling down, you'll see that underneath your body you have an input format selector. You can leave that as it is. It's automatically set to full HTML, which is what we want. Then you'll see you have some sort of vocabulary here. At least in this particular example, we do have one. That means we can tag the content as we're creating it, and the user can use these tags to better navigate. So I'm going to tag this page with my sample vocabulary here. Both terms, term 1 and term 2, will show up when the user is viewing this content. Next, you'll see over here you have a menu settings item, and there's a parent item that can be either set to primary links or secondary links. Now, the primary links are right up here: home, about us, news, etc. And the secondary links are the ones right at the top, in this case with contact, login, logout, and sitemap. So I'm going to set this page to be called Our Sample Page, using the same menu title as the page title. And as a parent item, I'm going to make it one of the primary links, but to show you something, I'm actually going to make it a child of news. So when you hover over news, I want it to drop down and show Our Sample Page. So I look at the primary links and I look for news and I click that one. We don't need to worry about any of these other things. Notifications you need not worry about right now, revisions, authoring, etc. You'll see here that it's automatically going to be published. So the moment we click save, our content will be published live to the web. I don't want it promoted to the front page because our system doesn't support that the way it's configured. Here we have something called URL path aliasing. That means that your URL will be followed by something along the lines of Our Sample Page, as opposed to being called node number XXX, because Drupal uses the node to refer to any type of content. So you'll notice that it's got a check mark here, automatic alias. So again, you need not worry about this. You can attach a file to your content if you want. I'm not going to do that, but you might want to put an image there, a PDF, etc. Comment settings, I don't want our users commenting on that, so I've disabled it. And we have a print link showing up and also an email send by email link showing up. So everything looks good. I'm going to click save, and you'll see that our page has been created. Here it is. It's been tagged with term 1 and term 2. There's our print and email icons, and you see here it is underneath news on Our Sample Page. Just one small thing I want to take care of here. I'll show you about the menus. Now, when I look at Administer, and when I go to Site Building, and when I click on Menus, remember I put this in the primary links, so I'm going to click on Primary Links, and I'm going to scroll down, and you see the news item. It does not have a check mark by expanded. Now I want to make sure that that's checked off, because when a user hovers over news, you'll see this time it's not showing the sample page menu item. That's because this has to be clicked in order to expand the parent item so the child item will show. So you can play around with that and you'll figure out what I mean. We're going to save the config. And now you will see that it does indeed respond when I hover. So that's it. That's how you can create a simple page using your Drupal system.